right, so this week, a wonderful thing happened. Young Goldalyn Kakuya was the top student in the certificate of primary exams in the country. The media, and indeed the whole country, went into a frenzy. She was congratulated for her great success. More so because she is living with albinism, that she did so well despite her albinism. But then came feedback from some quarters that the media was making much ado about nothing, that she is normal and only has a skin disorder, and that using the term despite to describe her success was in fact offensive. Then followed the now familiar tirade, Githeri media. Well, allow me to weigh in on this one. Albinism, ladies and gentlemen, is not just a skin disorder. The lack of pigmentation in one's skin has some adverse effects on one's overall health and abilities. It is associated with vision defects, sunburns, and life-threatening skin cancers. In fact, the vision problems are not correctable with eyeglasses, and many have low vision. Some people living with albinism may even be declared legally blind. Now, albinism has in fact been declared a disability by no less than the United Nations. They went as far as setting aside a day for its awareness. That's on the 18th of December 2014, when the UN General Assembly adopted a resolution proclaiming with effect from 2015, the 13th of June, as International Albinism Awareness Day. As a result of the visual impairment that it causes, they are recognized as persons with disability needing protection by the Constitution of Kenya. The stigma is something that no one without disability or related to one with disability can even begin to imagine. From being called cursed, to being ostracized, disinherited, denied education, and sometimes even killed. Persons with albinism, just like with other disabilities, have a hard start in life. The sacrifices made by them and their families runs from the financial to the emotional. So when Goldalyn Kakuya comes along and so gracefully surmounts all of these obstacles to become the best student in the country, we will shout, we will sing, and we will celebrate at the top of our lungs. It is not to say that persons with disability cannot do it. It's that life is so stacked up against them as to make their success a reason to celebrate. Let us not minimize her disability, for this too, in my view, is part of the discrimination and denies us the opportunity to truly appreciate albinism and the challenges that it poses to those living with it. If we minimize it, then how can we begin to understand it, change mindsets, government policies, and advocate for their special needs? Goldalyn is the beacon of hope for so many of us, children, parents, siblings, and persons with disability. So yes, congratulations, Goldalyn, for making us all proud despite your inability, and despite your disability, and in spite of your disability. Let me end by restating the fact that albinism is not just a skin disorder. It is a disability. Let's call it as it is. And that tonight is my take. All right, so that is where we close our show. We thank you very much for watching, and thank you for your feedback. Continue to keep it coming. The hashtag is Checkpoint. I'm Yvonne Okwara Matole. Our sign language interpreter was Marisha Owiti. Good night.